Hello and welcome back to SnowRunner, my own self-imposed hardcore mode. So I did it. I actually did buy another vehicle. As I told you, I wasn't sure which vehicle I was going to buy, and this is the one I settled, or the one that I bought. It's the Voron D53-233. And we're going to take it out on a mission. Now, the reason I bought this one over the Voron D, I went to my other profile, I upgraded both, and I tested them in the mud, in the snow, pulling heavy loads, and this one actually did better. So this is the one I chose. And I did use it in my other playthrough quite a bit. So let's see what we're getting ready to do. What was it? Nope, not that one. And not that one. Nope. Service trailer. Nope, I got the fuel tanker. Well, where is it? Ah, I know where it's at. It is over here. So these are the two that I'm getting ready to do. And I'm going to do this one first. So it's delivery of the fuel tanker that I have here over to the factory in Drowned Lands. So I thought that would be a good test for this vehicle. And let's go over this way. I do have it fully upgraded. And I got to looking a little while ago, and it seems that I'm missing an upgrade. So I am not exactly sure where it's at. I'm going to have to do some searching around to see which one that I missed. And I can check some of the vehicles that I have and see what upgrade is missing. See which one is still locked. This should help me narrow it down a bit. But I'm not going to spend much time on it. I can always come back and get it later once I figure it out. Because what I need to do is get this region completed and move over to the coved map and get that completed. Oh, you jumper. That tree is a pain in the butt. Let's make sure I don't flip it over. And the reason that I want to hurry up and get through this is because I was watching one of the YouTubers that I watch, A Tribe Called Cars, and he was talking about the next update, the 7.0 update, and how a few days ago one of the people in the know said that it would be out in a week or two, which means I have to hurry up and get through here. Because as I've said before, I want to do the new map using the same rules that I'm following now, the hardcore rules. So according to him, and he is a fairly reliable source, we will also be getting another vehicle. And I'm sure that if you have a computer, you play the game on computer, you've probably already tested it. But for those of us on Xbox and PlayStation, we don't get that opportunity. So can't wait for the new vehicle. It's going to be pretty cool. And to get the all-wheel drive unit for the Oh, it just jumped out of my brain. For the one vehicle that we have that we got over on Island Lake. I think it was Island Lake. But I keep referring to it as the Cowboy Cadillac. And it's the twin steer. That's what I was trying to think of. So get an all-wheel drive unit for that, and we get to play with that. See how well it does. Because I think that would be a pretty good vehicle with all-wheel drive. And that would help me out with my upcoming timed event. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to, well, right now I'm going to look at the map. So Drowned Lands, and I need to go to the factory, was it? Yes, to the factory. And see, that one brings me out here. I should have actually taken the other road. That would have put me closer to the factory. So I think what I'm going to do, because I'm going to need some gas anyway, I'm just going to go this route. And go through the normal tunnel that I take. But as I was saying, yes, I'm going to do a timed playthrough where I keep track of the time and see how fast I can make it through all of the regions while doing all of the missions, all of the tasks, finding all the upgrades, getting all the vehicles, and see how long it would take me to do it. And it will not be a hardcore mode, and it will not be like my first one. It will be an anything goes, as long as it's not considered cheating. So I'll be able to jump from map to map, pick up vehicles that I need. And I was thinking about just doing the contracts first and then coming back and completing the tasks. No, that's not that's the one I want. Almost screwed up there. If I'd have took fuel out of this tanker, it would have cost me $3 a gallon. Because this is a mission trailer and I don't own it. But yeah, as I was saying, I just jump through, jump to the maps and get certain vehicles I want. And then come back and just knock things out as quickly as I can. And like I said, keep them timed. See how long it takes me to do it. I had thought about just timing each individual region. See how long it takes to do it. But then you've got things like the GMC. You can't get the all-wheel drive upgrade for it until you go to the Coved map, which I still don't think is right. They should put it on the Michigan map. And from what I understand from what I heard today, there will be more missions on the Michigan maps. So you have to go back to Michigan and complete some more missions, which I think is really awesome. And I also think that would be an easier way to keep the game fresh and save a little bit of cost over putting in new maps, is just go back to the old maps and create new missions. And from what I understand, these missions are going to be tough missions. They're not going to be, hooking up to a truck and pulling it half a mile and you're done. It's going to be something that's going to take you a while to do, which I like that idea. I actually thought I was done with this map, so I took the fuel tanker out, and now I am back. So this isn't the only mission I have set up today. I have actually, I think I've got like 6 missions set up. I don't think I can complete them all in the hour. I just posted the really long video that I did. It was 2 hours and almost 2 hours 30 minutes. I kind of got a little carried away. I will not, excuse me. I will not be doing that again, because once I got it processed in order to save it, it took about 4 hours. So 4 hours on my computer to turn what I had done into an actual video that I could put on YouTube. And I don't want to have to do that again. That was a pain. But now to put it on YouTube, it actually took about the same time. It may have taken an extra 10 minutes to process it, put it on YouTube, than an hour video would. It's just the program that I use. It takes quite a long time to turn my edited stuff into an actual video. And I've said it before. Oh, no. Don't you dare. Okay, but I can do about an hour-long video, and I can download it onto my computer from Twitch, and then I can edit the video, put my slides and stuff in, and check the length and all of that stuff. And then when I hit the process button, it takes about an hour and a half to process a video. Actually create the video, and then it takes about 10 minutes to put it on YouTube. So that's the long part. Now I know there are other programs out there that would probably make it faster, and I am not all that big into technology. I can make things work. Now, you give me a PowerPoint presentation, or you tell me to make one, or a Word document, or something like that, databases, things like that, I am fairly decent at. And I can surprise you with what I can. But when it comes to things like editing videos and the stuff that I'm doing here, I'm fairly new at it. I've only started doing this since, I believe, February. And I'm doing it on a cheap Walmart laptop. I had a decent laptop. And if you followed my channel, you know that one day it caught on fire. Twice. And ended its career. So I do the best I can with what I have. I am learning. It seems I learn a little bit each time I do this. And that's a good thing. try to learn something every day. When you quit learning, then you quit living. So let's talk about the truck. Like I said, I picked this one over the other Voron, even though I know a lot of people like that one. For me, and I guess how I play the game and how I drive, this is just the better option. It's also the cheaper option. The other one is, it's a newer truck and it's about $11,000 more. But this truck has, it's done me well in my other playthrough. So I'm excited to get it back. Now, one of the things I don't like about it is that I can't pull a trailer, have the flatbed on it, and the crane all at the same time. Like so many of these trucks, if you put the crane and the flatbed on it, you cannot hook up to a trailer. I mean, you can pull it with a winch, but that causes some problems too. So you may have noticed I'm going at a pretty good clip all the way through this little drive here. And I have yet to put it in low gear. Matter of fact, I've run it in automatic the whole way, just to see if it can do it. And it's doing it pretty well. Yes, I'm very happy with this truck. And our delivery spot. Alright, so we got some money. And I have enough gas to get back, which is always a plus because I don't have any other vehicles on this map. And I'm not going to take it all the way back. As you know, if you've watched the channel, I cannot get over here. I can't recover to the garage. But what I can do is go to the closer garage here, retain the truck, and have it on the next map. Which I'm not going to let you, I'm not going to make you sit there and watch me do all that. So I'm going to park it here because we have other things to do. The next thing is over here on the Rift. So I've got a couple of missions set up over here. And let's do the Lodestar. So there's quite a few missions over here. I did do one, which was delivering a fuel tanker. I think it was a fuel tanker. No. Curtain side trailer. So I delivered a curtain side trailer down here. And while I was down here, that was just easy. I mean, it was taking the curtain side trailer from over here and just pulling it down here. So there's very little skill involved there. And then we had the Finders Keepers, which is this vehicle. So I pulled it out here. And the Hummer's the one I want to go to. So with the Finders Keepers, you have to fix this vehicle up. and refuel it. So on this map, I also have the Chevy and the Lodestar, which I brought them over together because I needed to use a Chevy. I haven't used a Chevy in a long time, so I wanted to use my Chevy. And it made it over here with very little issues. Through here, it couldn't make it. So I hooked it up to the Lodestar, and we're going to go over here and fix up the Nomad here next. But I needed the repair points, and between the Chevy and the Lodestar, it had enough. They carried enough repair points to do this mission here, and it would take all of my repair points. So I brought the Hummer over here, and the Hummer made it over here with no problems. It was slow, but it actually did make it over here, and it should have enough. Put it in 4-drive. Oh, maybe it doesn't. I thought it had enough to repair this. So we'll find out. So 150 there. Repair that. Nope, not the Hummer. Oh yeah, and another 150. Oh no, I'm still short. I was thinking I was 100. I thought I was 1 point short. I'm still 150 short. So I must have misread it. That's okay. What we'll do is refuel and trunk repair supplies. Oh yeah, that's right. Alright, so that leaves me 16 gallons in here. The fuel part is done, but I still need repair points. So I may still have some left over, because I calculated it and I thought I had it right. But maybe I did not. Maybe I was counting on some points left over from this mission. Alright, so let's go over here and do the... Where is it? The Great Nomad. And I have to come back and do the other one. Maybe. We'll see. I may have enough points left over. And when I originally thought of the plan, I executed it. I thought of it last night and I executed it today. And now I'm thinking maybe I was supposed to bring the Tatron over also and use its repair points. Climb the hill. This is kind of what I do in reverse of when I get over on the Cove map, because I found that the Lodestar, there's a lot of deep snow and the Lodestar doesn't do as well, but I can pull the Lodestar behind the Tatron, which does really well, and pull a fuel tanker or pull a trailer with a load on it, and it does really well. So they work really well in conjunction. Alright, so let's do our repairs on the loaf. And I think that's the only repairs I had for that one. And change trucks. Back it up. And repair. Roof rack 150. And that leaves me with 50 and 30. So that leaves me with 80, so that's not enough to repair the other one. Oh, I do have to refuel it. So we'll refuel from the roof rack to the loaf. And that stage is completed. Now I just need to take it to the service station. Let me get him out of the way. Park this one up here because there's a trailer up here. And what I'll eventually do is come back with the Lodestar and assist this one back through the mud, pulling this trailer. And you'll see I've got another mission set up there. And originally I had gotten the wood and put it on this trailer, and I was going to have the Lodestar deliver it. But then I just brought this one over, and since it was here, I figured why not. So let's go back to the Lodestar. Deliver this to the service station and attach my winch. And I still haven't bought the loaf. It's one of those trucks that I keep meaning to buy when I have the money, and I just think of a different truck that I want. I am not a fan of the loaf. I mean, the loaf is okay. I think there are better scout vehicles, like the Lodestar. But I do know of people that swear by the loaf. I just never really had that much interest in it, I guess. I've used it a few times and it just didn't thrill me. See, I got another mission here set up, or almost set up. Someone asked me the other day when I was streaming if I actually do load all the loads when I'm not filming. Yep. There's only been a couple of loads that I have not loaded manually, and that's because it would not allow me to load them manually. And through here. Nope, it wasn't through there. So here. There we go. So I have been trying to follow through with my rules. Nope, that's the wrong way. I need to go... I want to go through here. So I need to go through there for a mission. And I was thinking it was full of mud. I wasn't sure, so I thought I'd test that out. And yes, it was very muddy. Oh. Forgot I've got my winch pulling the loaf. It'd be nice if I could use the loaf's winch to the back of the truck here, and then still be able to use my winch for the truck to help pull me through areas. And I understand why they won't allow that. If you did that, then people would have these big long train convoys, and that could cause issues with the game. But it would be fun to try it. So be very careful to avoid dancing ants here, because if you go in there, it will automatically repair your vehicle. And I don't want that. Those automatic repairs will cost me $30 a repair point. Alright. And I made it before the gas ran out. Which is one of the reasons why I use the Chevy's gas instead of this one, because now, oh no, it didn't either. Oh yeah, it did. Okay, tap. Now I can fill it back up. And I don't think I really had to. I've got a fuel tanker over here. But that was my thought process. So it should let me, yes. Let me fill that back up. Alright, let me go over here and get out of the way. And we have another mission. And I think since I'm so close, what I'll end up doing is take the Lodestar, take it back through the tunnel, go over there, refit it at the garage, and then come back and finish out the Finders Keepers mission. And what I may do is bring the Hummer back also, and hook them together and then bring them both back over. That way I'm sure I got enough repair points. See, so I need 151 repair points. And this truck carries 150. So I'm going to have, well, no, I won't have to do that. because I still have repair points in the Chevy. It still has a little bit in it. So that'll work. That's what I will do. Right now, let's go to the step. And I've got to load the Tega up. Park brake off. So that's a fuel tanker there that was over by the... it was hidden over in here. And it is yours. So, well, it is mine. So I get to keep it. Which means I get to keep all the fuel in it. And that should be good about right there. No, it won't be. Dang it. I gotta leave enough space for my anchors to come out. Or else this load would definitely tip me over. So what I did was, you've got to go over here and you've got to call the load up, and then I came over and I loaded this truck up and then called up another load, brought the Tega over. These are heavy. Oh, what are you doing? The Russian cranes are faster. There we go. Get it in close. But they're not as strong as the American cranes. Alright. So slide you over. I know you're going to tip on me. I was hoping to slide it around a little bit, but it doesn't look like it's going to allow me to do it. There we go. Twist it. Okay, should be able to load it like that with no problems. But I like to get them on as straight as I can. And restore it. Change my truck. And then pack this sucker. Alright, so I got 2 steel here, and I have 2 wood, and that is this one. Nope. Uplink. Yes, it's uplink. So I'll accept that mission. And for this one, I've got to deliver, I believe I have to deliver the wood first. But it really doesn't matter because all 3 trucks are going up there. And they have to go up here. So I am not going to take these roads out through here. I've tipped over a few times trying to do that. And I know of another route. So I'm going to go down here. Actually, I need to go down to here, cross over, and then come back to this road. And I'm going to go through here all the way to about right in here. And then go straight up the mountain. And you need to make sure that you are in all-wheel drive. And get a little bit close. And I hope I don't flip either one of them over. Bing, bang, boom, bang. Oh. I missed it a little bit. Alright, so I need to go to my left and then go to the right. And I might have to detach them. Drive each one of them through here, but I think I can make it. Oop. The bed on the step, instead of getting the flat bed, I got kind of the box bed, because what I was planning on doing was using the crane to load up. There are 3 trailers on here that are scout trailers, and I was planning on taking those scout trailers and putting them all in the bed of this truck and taking them back. So I wouldn't have to bring 3 scout vehicles over here, and I ended up bringing 3 scout vehicles over here anyway. But that box bed is wider than the flatbed, and it sticks out a little bit. So see how far it sticks out? And it gets caught on stuff if you're not careful. Come on, you can do it. Still making progress. Reduce the wheel spin. Once I get through that area, I'll be good. Well, I thought I'd be good. And, well, that one can drive up here. And that was the step. Ooh, that spare tire. And hook my winch up again. Now when I get over to this area, I'm going to take each one up separately. I'm going to try to do the winch, because this area up here can be a little bit tricky. I was kind of hope I wouldn't have to do it at night, but looks like I am. So I just need to find, I think it is through here. There's an easier way to cross and there's a harder way to cross. And oop, there we go. Turn my map around. So I actually need to go in here. That is the easier way. That doesn't look right. It's actually to my left. Yeah, now I can see it. Because it's really steep on either side of the place where I came down. It's steeper than where I came down. And go up here. Come on, you can do it. Good truck. What? Oh, okay. About to say, am I in the wrong place? Because it's got the arrow over there. Okay. To the base station. I'm at the base station. This was uplink. Yeah, right here. Oh, duh. So I've got to do the wooden planks first. Forgot about that. I just said it a little bit ago and still forgot the time it took me to drive over here. Stop. And we will get step to follow suit. And right over there is where I need to go. I knew that was going to happen. But yeah, right here the bank is a little bit easier to get down than over there. It's more of a straight drop. And over here it's a straight drop also. So it's just slightly better here. turn as you're going down. And as I've said before, I consider the step to be the Russian version of the Western Star. So we'll see how the Western Star does when it comes over here. Because the step is having no issues other than trying to shift gears on me. Do a little tree trimming here. And leave enough room for the Western Star. Speaking of the Western Star, let's get you over here. So I am here, which means I need to go to the right. Go down here and I could cross over. But I'm going to stick to the road. Because I need to get some fuel. And if I stick to the road, I go right by the fuel tanker. Acted like she was going to flip over on me for a second. And that's something I forgot to do with the other two trucks, was to get gas. And I will pay for that mistake. I don't believe either one of them has much gas in them now. I have to take something up there and fuel them back up. Try to avoid hitting the big rocks here. I still hit them. Oh. The other side of that and get a better run at it. Well, never had that issue before. Okay, winch time. guess maybe I dug that out with the other trucks. Was right. Sorry, I was looking at something. Alright, so we should have no more issues. Reduce our wheel spin. Yeah, I dug this out pretty good. Should have moved over a little bit. Got out of those wheel tracks. Come on, all the way back. One thing I'm going to have to test is, I know the American vehicles do not do well on Russian maps, but they do well on American maps. Is it the same way with the Russian maps, or the Russian vehicles on American maps? Seems like when you bring an American vehicle to a Russian map, it tends to take more damage and tend to have, it gets stuck a little more. Alright. Did I pass it? Probably. Yeah, take a little steeper angle. Oh, I almost got it up in high gear. Oh, almost did it again. I better stop doing that. Every time it wants to shift, I want to See if I can get it in high gear. It could be dangerous. Alright, deliver those. Move you out of the way. Shut the engine off because I'm probably going to have to share gas. Oh, this one's got some in it. And the step was pulled most of the way, so it should be pretty good. And all right, $7,700. That's pretty good. And I think that will do me for this episode. So leave me some comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know what I need to improve on. Also, let me know if I did anything well. And I will see you in the next episode. So until then, have a good one.